Hi everybody, welcome to our Gowizi tutorials. We're going to show you today how to set up your online appointment scheduler as part of your website and application created with Gowizi. To start, go to gowizi.com in your browser. Once the page is loaded, click on the Login button on the top right of the screen. Fill in your credentials and log in. Click on the Edit App icon of the application you want to edit. The first step is going to set up your preferences for your scheduling tool. On the sidebar menu, you have two icons which deal with appointments: Calendar Settings and Calendar. Click on Calendar Manager and then Calendar Settings. Here you can define the following: enable or disable the Appointments feature. When enabled, a small calendar icon will be displayed on the mobile or desktop front, allowing quick access to the calendar. Allow scheduling of appointments by online customers, set to on, or only by the office operator, set to off. Allow scheduling of classes by customers, set to on, or only by the office operator, set to off. With ID on Calendar, you can choose what customer identifier will be displayed on the calendar next to the appointment entry. You can define what day will be the starting day of the week on the calendar display. For example, Monday, Sunday, Saturday, and the default view with which the calendar will first open. The second step is the definition of the services your business is providing, as well as the resources available for providing these services. First, we define the roles or professions which exist in your business, without attaching any person's names to them. For each role, you define its title and a brief description. Examples of roles for various businesses could be a nurse, a dentist, a hairstylist, a gym trainer, a dance teacher, etc. We'll show the use of these roles later on. Next, we specify the services that your business provides. A service is a single appointment, defined by its name, duration, a color for visualization on the calendar, a description, and the roles or professions that can deliver this service. For example, if we have a yoga class service, the associated role will probably be a yoga instructor. A service may require more than one role, like a dental procedure which requires a dentist and a nurse. To apply timing restrictions to a service, check the Appointment Restriction checkbox. You can now define time limits for advanced scheduling and cancellations. You can also define if the service is available to the general public. In other words, it can be booked by all users. Or is it private? Can it be booked only by the office operator? A free service doesn't require any payment. This can be used for promotions, gifts, etc. From this screen, you can also add a role or access the roles menu directly. Classes are services given to a group of people, such as an aerobics exercise. All definitions of a class are the same as a regular service, with the addition of the maximum number of participants who can attend the class. Resources are the workers or facilities which provide the services or classes defined previously. For each resource, you can provide a name with a photo and specify the roles and services which this resource can provide. Roles and services are selected from those which have previously been defined. You can also specify whether this resource will be displayed on the calendar or be hidden. Other parameters relevant to a resource are his or her working hours. Set the starting and ending hours by placing the mouse at the corresponding end of the blue slider, holding down the right mouse button, and sliding the mouse left or right. You can add another activity period by clicking on the plus sign. A new small slider will appear on the left side. Move its ends to define the second time period. In this way, you can split the working hours into several segments. To set the day as a working day, or as a day off, simply check or uncheck the checkbox next to the day's name. Click Save to save your changes. Special days are exceptions to the standard working hours and days, defined previously for this resource. Define the date, start working and end working times for this date. Save. Let's go back to the calendar settings. The Memberships tab allows you to define the types of subscriptions or prepaid cards which you're offering to your customers. Add a new membership. And define the following. Active. Activate or deactivate this membership. Public. If on, memberships can be purchased by all application users. If off, memberships can only be purchased through the office operator. Membership type. Select prepaid card or subscription. Services. Click on an item on the left side list. It will move to the right and become part of the services included in this membership. Clicking on an item on the right will remove it from the membership. Next, give a name and define the price of this membership. Tier prices are special discount prices given to customers belonging to a specific group. The groups are defined separately in the Customer Discounts menu. The period specifies the validation duration of the membership, counted in days, weeks, months, or years, plus the number of periods, for example, 2 months. In the case of a prepaid card, you can add a limitation to the number of visits allowed within the validation period. Enter $9.99 for no limitation. Click Done to save. On the memberships list, you can view all available memberships. You can activate or deactivate a membership, edit it, delete it, or run a search on a specific membership name. In the next tutorial, we'll show you how to operate the calendar for setting appointments either by the office operator or by your online customers.